This month is all about modifications for the neck. Whether somebody has had surgery or has arthritis, we want to make sure that we know how to modify for that. So we're going to talk about fish pose today, which is a chest or a heart opener. And so you can do whichever variation of the legs feels good. We're going to focus on the upper body for this video. But typically, you come in a fish, you're here and you're lifting. And so if someone's neck hurts, that's a lot on the head. Even though we don't put any pressure on the head, that's still a lot. So we're going to talk about how to modify it with blocks. Now, some people will put the block this way. For me, that isn't very comfortable, but it just depends on where your body is at. So I'm going to use 2 blocks on the same setting, so they're wider. And then I'm going to leave my knees bent just for simplicity here. And then we're going to come down. So this first block, we want to hit on the shoulder blade. So we should be hitting the posterior of the shoulder blade. We should not be feeling it pinch on those ribs that are just lower than the inferior angle. So we want to keep it on the shoulder blades, not on the ribs below them. So we can do a few different things here. We want to make sure we're rolling the shoulders open, just as if we were in regular fish. You can bring the arms out here. You can choose to rotate them this way, but we want to remember that creates slight medial rotation at the shoulders. So if we can go palms up. But the idea here is to take all the stress out of the neck. You can even extend them out to the side if that feels better. So if somebody is really jutted forward, you could add a blanket to this, or you could flip the block up. We don't want to encourage forward head position, but we don't, it's something that takes a long time. I mean, it took a long time to get there. It's going to take a long time, hopefully go back the other way. So if somebody's got it really pronounced, then maybe we go a higher block. You can also use a bolster. I feel like that's a little more of a restorative approach. And I kind of like the blocks because I feel like you're still really aware. And so here, and again, modifications of the legs, you can bring them out. I don't really like them straight out. For me, it kind of pulls on my lower back. But that's, again, going to depend on you or the day. We can bring the arms out. We can bring the arms down. And then we roll to the side and we get up off the block. So you're not rolling off the block, your arm is supporting you to get up. But it's a nice modification because fish is such a nice pose, but it is a little bit tricky sometimes if you have a neck issue.